Hello everyone, my name is Francis Jebe, and for today, we are going to discuss about the things that we need to do in order to save our planet Earth. We all know that our planet is experiencing a lot of issues nowadays, but one of the most common is the environmental issues. We know that our planet is slowly dying, and there are a lot of changes that happens over time, which we notice but we tend to ignore. One of the changes that we often notice is climate change. We heard a lot of things about this term. However, none of us are taking actions towards this crisis that we are experiencing right now. We all know that climate change differs from weather. Many of us has interchanged the use of the words, and many of us think that these terms are just similar to each other. But it is not. Climate change or the climate refers to the long-term patterns of the weather conditions that is happening in a certain area, while the weather conditions or the weather refers to the short-term patterns of the behaviors of the atmosphere. For example, raining, snow, or even the clouds in the sky. Now, what do you think are the reasons that we are experiencing this kind of phenomenon nowadays? We all know that Earth is once a beautiful place, and we all know that this place or the planet that we have is capable of producing life. However, we can notice that slowly it is dying. Why do you think so that these things are happening? And as a student, ask yourself, what can you do to save our planet? Why do you think these things are happening? And what are the factors that contribute to the changes that we are experiencing right now? To find out, let us first discuss the things or the sources that these changes from.
Smokes from the factories. Industrial pollution continues to cause significant damage to the earth and all of its inhabitants due to chemical wastes, pesticides, and radioactive materials. It affects wildlife and ecosystems and disrupts the natural habitats. Animals are becoming extinct and habitats are being destroyed. Smokes from vehicles. Air pollution is caused by injurious carbon monoxide that is emitted from cars, buses, trucks, trains, and even factory smokes from burning leaves and cigarettes are harmful to the environment, causing a lot of damage to man and its environment. Trash can travel throughout the world's rivers and oceans, accumulating in beaches and within gyres. This debris harms physical habitats, transport chemical pollutions, threatens aquatic life, and interferes with human uses of river, marine, and coastal environment. The world is changing. The world is slowly dying. Look at the pictures of what man has made and ask yourself, what can you do to save the world?
These things are the things that we need to do in order to save our planet. However, in order to achieve that, what is the main reason or the main factor that we need to do in order to achieve all these things that we listed right here? What do you think is the answer? If you are thinking of discipline, then you are correct. In order for us to achieve all of these things that we listed here, we need to discipline ourselves. We need to understand that things have its natural order and things have corresponding consequences. In order for us to achieve the things that we need to do, we need to discipline ourselves first. And one of the ways to discipline ourselves is to change the bad habits that we have and create out of it. Create positive actions out from it. And that way, we can slowly save the dying place that once raised us.
Do you love going on a beach? Or bath in the cold waters from the falls? Or breathe the fresh air? Do you like to run free and enjoy the beauty of our nature? Then wake up and start changing your mindset. There are 100 of ways in order for us to save the world. We can change the negativities that our planet is experiencing. We should refrain using single-use plastics. We should avoid drinking using plastic cups and straws. We should avoid throwing our garbage anywhere. We need to start proper segregation. We need appropriate action. We need to be vigilant and keen observer of what is happening around us. We need to make a move. We need to start changing our perspectives. We need to do what is right. Start planting trees. Start segregating your waste materials. Avoid burning plastics and leaves and let our ozone layer breathe. Develop a sense of discipline within yourself. Respect nature as it gives you the freedom and privilege to enjoy life. Look around you and everything might look normal and at ease, but the world is suffering from the negligence of humans. Species are going extinct. The world became hotter and the environment that we are is slowly collapsing. Begin your action. Don't wait till it's too late. Start taking care of our nature as to how we take care for ourselves. We are responsible for everything that we are experiencing. We need to heal the world and we need to save it for the future to hold. Let us begin to give importance to what is really important. We are the soldiers of our nature. We are its ally and not its enemy. Let us do the right thing before it's too late. This is our planet. This is our home.